Welcome to the 9 News Backyard. We're continuing the theme of our show today, which is all things road safety. And we're now joined by Kay Kelly, Chief of CDOT's. I want to get this right, Office of Innovative Mobility, and some special helpers for our segment. Thanks for being here.
And we're talking road safety. And we could start with e-bikes. We've actually reported on several incidents lately. Have you seen an increase in crashes?
So Children's Hospital Colorado recently released a statistic that said that they are seeing about 184% increase in injuries from e-bike crashes compared to last year.
Yeah, so that's not just an increase, that's a massive increase.
It's significant, and it's concerning to us because e-bikes are a really great form of transportation. They're helping people get around. They're easy to ride. They're fun to ride. They're displacing car trips. And we want people to ride them safely.
I imagine more people are on them, especially with gas prices as high as they are.
Yes.
It's a way to save some money too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And being the summer, you know, we expect more people out and about on their bikes. So that's why we really want to talk to you today about choosing the right one, right? For the age of your child or for yourself, your own skill set. Can you walk us through some of those details?
Yeah, so being a good consumer and understanding the product that you're purchasing is really important, especially if you're purchasing for a child. So one of the main questions that we get is, what's the difference between an e-bike and an e-moto? Yep. So we brought a couple of example bikes here today. So this is actually the e-bike, and how you can tell is an e-bike is required to have functional pedals. So you see there's a chain and there's pedals on this, and the pedals can actually propel the bike. On the e-moto on this side, there's also a chain, but there's only foot pegs. So the foot pegs
that's just a place to rest their feet.
Just a place to rest your feet, so they don't actually propel the bike. But I will caution that bikes can be outfitted differently. So that's not the only way that you can tell the difference. The other thing that you want to look at is the battery size. So for this e-moto right here, this battery size is greater than 750 watts. And the vehicle's capable of going highway speeds, so 60 plus miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah, whereas on an e-bike, e-bikes will have a battery pack that's only 750 watts or less. So when you're doing your research, that's another way looking at the speed and the battery size.
Let's talk about one of CDOT's campaigns right now, Go Safe, Go Far. What are the guidelines?
A lot of the same rules apply to e-bikes that apply to regular bicycles. The rules of safe cycling are the same for both. However, e-bikes do have a few additional considerations to keep in mind. They are heavier and faster than normal bikes, so there's a few extra safety tips. Because they're heavier, we want people to practice safe mounting and dismounting. It's a bike that weighs about 50 or 60 pounds sometimes, so being able to get on and off safely without tipping over is important. They can go really fast. So while you're still getting used to the dynamics of the bike, we want you to start off at lower speeds before you get into higher speeds. And then the really important thing is selecting the right helmet. A traditional bike helmet is only rated for 15 miles per hour, and e-bikes go faster than that. So you do want to look for a specific e-bike rated helmet.
It's like a motorcycle helmet? Or is it lower than?
Yeah, so Nico is wearing a motorcycle helmet, so that's appropriate for the e-moto, and it's full face covering and rated for highway speeds. Laritza has an e-bike helmet, which is a little beefier than a bike helmet. It provides additional coverage in the back and around the temples, and it's rated for a higher velocity of crash.
Okay, we know you have so many more tips and things on your website. Can we point our viewers to get all of that information where they can?
Absolutely. So our e-bike safety campaign website is gosafegofar.com, and we've got a lot of resources there. We're adding more all the time. And we're also going to be at Denver Bike Fest. We'll have a table there with some educational materials, and we can help people answer questions and help differentiate between the e-bikes and the e-motos.
Please find Kay and that booth, that table at the Bike Fest this weekend.
All right. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.